Hey there, Bobblefans. It's me, your friendly neighborhood game master, Paul Reaume, welcoming you back once again to another episode of the Bobblehead Boys, where we play the Fallout 2D20 RPG made by Modifius, with all the good laughs and bad jokes that you can imagine, and probably a few that you can't. Maybe some that you shouldn't. In any case, when we left our party off last time, they were just given the cold shoulder by Bryce Tucker from the Minutemen, and we asked you what you thought they should do about it. Should they try to make nice with the group, or should they forget about them? And you know what? The majority of you voted in favor of forgetting about them. They said forget those guys. That's what they said. It's not what I said. I may have typed out the thing and posted it and asked you the question, but it's not what I said. I did not promote any hatred towards the Minutemen at all, I promise. But in any case, let's see what our group says about it. So after a little while of them talking for a bit, Reverend Riveter and Bryce Tucker come out, and Bryce approaches you right away.
No. I really thought Bryce was going to be a lady. Bryce is a lady name.
No, it's not a lady. Not a lady. I feel like Bryce is going to actually go for Duncan first.
Wait, what is going on?
He's
attacking me?
No, he's not going. No, he's going to walk towards you because Bryce is not super doesn't like Children of Adam, super mutant, human.
Synth who failed a check.
Right? So we're going for you.
Didn't reach for the check.
Well, I mean,
We're just a bunch of
I gotta say,
Feels like, and then we have the the pinnacle of humanity.
I have mixed feelings about running into you guys here. I mean, we're in a bit of a situation, but Reverend Riveter seems to think that you guys have done pretty good here the last couple days helping out the church. I got my questions and doubts as far as the company that you choose to keep. And I'm kind of got some bigger questions about some of the things you decided to do back in Diamond City.
What do you mean?
You specifically trying to burn down
If I remember
a fine establishment.
If I remember correctly, that was all you.
I wasn't even there.
Roll for
there. I got you guys out of the locker, and if I remember, it's probably my timing was pretty good with where you were at that time. But regardless of that, we're working on something. I needed to stop here to bring some supplies to the church, but bigger job that we're working on is there's been some issues with the trade routes in the Commonwealth, and I think the Reverend Riveter has explained that they've already started to notice some issues here. Some of the items that they used to be able to get, they're not able to get anymore. Our trade routes are being attacked by raiders and super mutants. And with the onset of winter, it's not getting any easier for anybody. So what we're trying to do is reuse and repurpose some of the old sewer lines connecting some of the settlements throughout the Commonwealth and Old Boston to open up a better way of transporting goods between these settlements. And we need some help. I've got some people working in this area and some people working in that area, but I got a certain area that we need cleared out. We need it cleared out of radiation. And we need it cleared out of anything else that might be any other critters that might be hanging out down there. And you seem to be, as much as I don't want to admit it, might be the most viable option for us to ask.
You're goddamn right we are. I know
So what do you say?
I know exactly how to solve this problem of yours.
And what say you, Mr. You seem to have been a vault dweller at some point.
We don't talk about those days.
All right.
Yeah, we'll clear out some sewers
And create this underground railroad-esque thing.
You would think, right? Well, that is great. I mean, if you guys choose to help, I will. If you agree, I'm willing to pay you your group 250 caps to start upon completion. And that we can verify that the job is done, another 250 caps when the job is done. but we are going to need those areas cleared so we can move some goods. Specifically, right now we're focusing between Diamond City, Mechminster, and all the way up to Good Neighbor, and then we'll work on expanding from there. Does that sound like something you can handle?
Consider it done.
All
If
right.
we get into mad, that's a...
Do you want to talk to your friends about it? What everybody thinks.
I'm gonna tell them that this is what it is. They don't really have a choice in the matter. We're going into the sewers.
What's your strength at again?
13?
Is it actually?
No.
He's a 4. Put it this way.
Just
You want a
by his
strong
head.
For the sake of keeping everything easy to understand too, so I don't have to keep track of anything else. Ryker is he's going to continue helping Mechminster as far as like he would probably help Mother Watkins, like tending to the people with the food, and making sure everybody's fed. And
not being there, not getting
stuff
paid.
like that.
Yeah,
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He wants to do the good thing to help the people. He's not caps motivated.
Except for he's trying to buy a shop.
Yeah.
He's trying to start it.
You work
He's
that
trying to
out.
start a
You'll work
shop.
that out.
Ooh, I just
So
got
that
a
is
great
that.
idea. I am not going to tell these guys about the upfront 250 caps. No, I'm kidding. I'll share the money. But
I mean, you could absolutely keep it from us, but you lie like a cheap rug.
I'm not good at lying.
All right, so are you guys in agreement? Do you think you want to take on this task? The things that, so beyond the caps, the things that this will help you do as the campaign goes, it'll affect your faction reputation with Minutemen and Mechminster specifically. Actually, all three of those settlements, realistically, it would help any one of those three. So if you go back to Diamond City, it's going to affect your reputation with them. If you go to start something with Good Neighbor, start with them. But it doesn't matter either. Who knows? It's just the next step ahead of us.
This is just a step towards building that chamber of secrets in the steeple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Sound good?
As long as we let the pyro go in first, not last.
Oh, we're not going in. We're going to fill up the sewers with gas, and I'm just going to torch it and blow up the whole thing.
I mean, to be fair, it could
It's
already
a
be
very
full
big
of gas.
sewer system.
It's a very wide system.
So
bigger
the
than
things
this
that
room.
you're going to be able to know ahead of time, the place that we're going, it's so for those that have played Fallout 4, you might be familiar with Fens Street Sewers.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
It's
So that-
it's blocked off by raiders at the one end of it.
Yeah, so that's where we're headed. It's about 10 hours travel, regular, just standard pace from Mechminster over to there. Once in there, radiation damage is a thing. Like it's absolutely a thing, and I know you're gonna like it. So I'm reading through this, and I'm like, Quintilius, this is geared to you,
I will lick the walls.
but it's like it's quite the dilemma because there's radiation damage,
Mhm.
right? But that means you're charging up too. So I'm interested to see how you play this. But things, recommendations to make sure that you get prepared. Sorry.
You're immune.
Yeah, you're immune to radiation, so you don't necessarily care. But for those of you that are not, radiation damage is definitely a thing. So they've recommended things like hazmat suits. You may want to see if you can get a hazmat suit. You may want to stock up on things like Radaway or Radix. Those are things before you leave on this journey. Those are things you might want to consider.
What if we just bring the device?
The device! Just bring the device! In order, if you're interested in getting a hazmat suit, you're going to have to do a luck test to get it. That is way too high, even for me to fudge the numbers, but you could do a luck test to see if it's available. Then they'll have diluted Radaway available if you want to see if you can stock up on, and diluted Radix, both of them. If you want to see if you can get undiluted, luck test. But you can only do the one luck test a day for those types of things. So it depends on what you want to stock up on before we hit the road and get going towards Fen Street. So
You want to do that luck test?
Yeah, I can do the luck test.
You're going to do it? Yeah. Well, it makes sense. You got the highest.
I have all the luck. Oh, wait.
But by the sounds of it, you can only do it for either the hazmat or the non-diluted.
Well, we'll just do it for the store. How about that? That'd probably make more sense.
Sure,
We'll do it
like
for the store,
whether or
maybe
not they would
that's
have
the rarity level
Sure.
that it's available to you.
So what would you have it?
So-
Luck and
Barter.
It's gonna be barter. Yeah, luck
Cool.
and barter.
This is a straight 10.
Nice. A hazmat suit is rarity.
And I'll take an AP. Give us a hazmat is a rarity 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And Rad Away is the one. Rad X helps prevent it. Rad Away gets rid of what you have, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because all I want is Rad Away. Because I want the rads and then get rid of the actual rad damage.
Yeah, one makes.
I don't want to
damage.
prevent it.
Yeah.
I want it, and then I want to get rid
Yeah,
of it.
one gives you resistance to it.
Yeah. What's my target? Oh, 3. Right.
Yeah. Let's see.
That is a critical failure and a success. Actually, you know what? I'll spend a luck point on my luck roll.
Mhm.
Screw you guys. I still have to roll
Exactly.
exactly
It has
one.
that suit and it burst into flames as soon as they handed it over. I don't know. It's weird. No.
Just one success.
So
Hazmat suit
yeah,
for sale.
no hazmat
Like a-
suits.
Oh, a saran wrap and a pot lid.
Radax and Radaway, or diluted Radax and Radaway. That's what's available.
How much are they? And how much does the Radaway get rid of?
Yeah, you don't need it either.
Diluted Radaway 25. Diluted Radax is 13. They will affect you for a whole scene.
What do you mean a whole scene?
Well, the Rad Away would have to be something you do after the fact, right? That's like
the lasting one, like the one that gives you resistance. So that's Radaway.
you take before you go
That's
away.
the lasting one. Yeah, you take it before a scene. So like the sewers are going to work in rooms. That's realistically how it works. There's like the
Chambers
5 chambers, as you may, of secrets
in the
perhaps.
sewer.
So each one of those is an encounter or a scene. So one dose will affect you for one scene.
Do you know like the stats on the diluted Radax? Like how much damage resistance it's gonna give you?
Yes, I do.
You know what? I'll just buy. I don't know. You said it's 13.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly right now. So Radax is the one that gives you the resistance.
What you got?
Diluted
150,
Radax is
250
13,
caps.
and it gives you +3 damage resistance, radiation.
Didn't the guy
damage
just give us
resistance for the
250
scene.
caps?
He gave him 250 caps.
But he split it.
Did he split it right away? Did
I
he
don't
immediately give
He's doing
600, 60, whatever that would break into 4 because Matt doesn't get any?
I give Matt some, so it's split evenly.
Okay, so
It's
we each got 50?
50.
I hand my share of the 50 for 2 of the Rad Away. Because Rad Away is after the fact, right? That's the-
Mhm.
Radaway heals. Yeah, so it's diluted, so it's going to heal 2 rad damage.
I'll get 2 Radax.
I almost
for
wanted
this
to buy
campaign.
all of the Radax just to be a jerk and take it because I don't need it. I'm just like,
That's so good. All right. So, did we buy everything that we wanted to buy before we hit the road? Yeah. All right. So here we go. So travel. I've decided how to do travel before for you guys, but I mean, there's choices. You know, you could run it any which way that you want. So. So step 1, we're going to figure out how hard it is to travel from where you are to Fenn's Street. So the difficulty of our journey is 0,
what if
but
we
we
take the
increase it
sewers?
for. No, you can't do that. You can't do
Just
this to me.
take it out. Just,
Is we increase it for any time we answer no to these questions. So is the journey along established routes between settlements? I would say yes, because the Minutemen know where you have to go. Are the PCs familiar with the area? Well, no, because you guys have not been here yet.
what about my companion?
Is the area under the control of a friendly faction? Sure, there's Minutemen there. Has the group been given good directions? Sure. Are obstacles in the path? High mountains, swamps, all that.
I would
Yeah,
call
I mean,
it a
it's
swamp.
winter. There's this crap happening. So it's a difficulty to do this test. Who is the navigator? It's usually a survival based test.
I got survival tagged at 3.
I have -2.
Oh, really?
Is that glitch? Is he the best one at navigating?
I guess so.
All right. Say it's 10 hours to get there, traveling at a normal rate. How fast do you guys want to go? Because you can go cautious.
10 hours per hour.
It takes you longer, right? Which means we're going to have to set up camp and stop more often. You go normal rate, 10 hours, we're going to have to stop once. Or you can go at a hurried rate where we have the duration time. So you get there in 5 hours. But you're going to be tired when you get there.
Well,
so that's up to you guys. How do you want to do it?
I mean, I don't see any reason to rush. But
Yeah, I was gonna say I could. There's me and Glitch. I meant to say I was gonna leave, speak to Reverend Riveter, and leave the Brahmin in her care while we go out on this adventure. I trust she's not gonna eat it.
Mm-hmm. How do you guys? Do you want to do a normal pace? Do you want to go cautious? Do you want to go hurried?
I could go hurried and get there ahead of time and scout out, but then you guys would have to do your own like normal pace.
yeah, and without
Behind
you
me.
as our navigator,
We could just do normal pace.
Yeah.
All right, so it actually decreases the navigation test difficulty by 1. The complication range becomes 19 to 20. So you're going to use your
Perception survival.
survival. Yeah. You. It's only difficulty 1 because you're going at a normal pace, so you have time to see anything.
Well, how about 4 successes?
4 successes. All
Because
right.
it's tagged at 3, so the 2s each.
if Snake Eyes is 2 1s, what's 2 2s?
I don't know.
So ideally, you're gonna find a spot to set up camp. You make about halfway there. You're gonna set up camp, and you have 3 extra APs to spend right now. So you can spend. It would cost 1 AP to find an ideal campsite. It affects how well you can set up camp. Makes it a little bit easier to do those things. You can spend 2 APs to reduce the difficulty of the next navigation test by 1. So you're already at difficulty 1. It would almost make the next leg of the journey difficulty 0. All you would do is get APs at that point. Or you can spend 3 to get a lucky break, which is safely avoid a random encounter that occurs as a result of a complication.
No, let's fight.
Or there's treasure from trash, where we can come across a location to scavenge.
Scavenge area.
So
I need
spend
some
all
uncommon.
3 things.
I gave you all my uncommon material, and now I need it for the secret chamber.
The secret chamber.
Yeah, the Chamber of Secrets. Up the chapel.
She needs uncommon
Follow
material
Blizzard.
for it.
She Gizmo's nose.
Common and uncommon material as well as caps in order to build a chamber that would help us put people in it and capture the rads.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have like rad amons.
What?
Throw.
You can keep your companions in them.
Do a perception and survival test, difficulty 0. I just want to see what type of location you have across.
Is it just number of successes?
Yeah.
Oh, 3 more.
3 successes. All right. So, perfect. That's about as good as you could get. So in your travels, you happen to. This is going to work really well for you because not only is this a place to scavenge, but it'll end up working out to be an ideal place to set up camp.
Wow.
As well. So you come across like the path that you're traveling. It's taking you outside of like the Boston ruins. You're into a bit of the wilderness per se, that you're not in city streets and stuff, but you're just on the edge. So every now and then you come across a random building here and there, and you do come across a home that, as you're getting tired, seems like a pretty good place to check out. So we have an average size location. It's residential and it is untouched because of how well you rolled. So you can have places that have been scavenged already, which means you're going to have fewer items to find. So we can do we can do group, like one big group test to scavenge location, or we can do each individual. Let's do individual, because then if you choose that you want to look for a specific thing, then maybe you can focus your area that way. So we're going to start with James. You're going to do perception and survival
He's gonna find a
test.
giant
Difficulty 0.
Giant peach. Yeah, James is a
Oh
giant
my
peach.
god. I critically failed.
So you actually left junk behind.
Just
scatter it behind like breadcrumbs.
I know how to get home now.
Glitch. I'm just going to roll it because there's a bunch of tables, so I figured it's
Were we
easier
doing
to just roll
perception and
everybody
survival
first
again?
and go through the tables.
Perception and survival,
Perception and survival.
I got 0 successes that time.
0 successes, but no critical
No
fails.
fails. Just no
okay,
successes.
So that's okay. That's okay. So you get 0. So you still find something because it is untouched. So you still find some stuff. As long as you don't complicate, really.
Mhm.
That's the bad thing. Don't do that. No more of that, Duncan. All right, Quintilius.
That is 1 success.
1 success. Nice. Great. And then Tiberius.
Critically failed.
Wow. All right, so we're gonna go
damn it.
with the people that succeeded first. We interrupt your regularly scheduled program of the Bobblehead Boys with this important message from your friendly neighborhood game master. At this point, our players went on a looting spree, some with more success than others. Most notably, Quintilius found 2 stealth boys, which I think is going to be pretty interesting how the guy that's glowing all the time now is allowed to go invisible. Anyways, we thought we'd spare you the 10 minutes of us rolling dice and reading tables so we can get back to the action. Like a this. But that is it for as far as our searching goes. So we are going to set up camp.
I
How's
assume
our
we're-
food item?
We just got a
Because
bunch.
You just
got
got a
food.
bunch. You're going to have to eat some of it. Those of you that actually
Do we-
rely on food each day,
Do I
consider
rely on food?
Yeah.
you rely on food. Yeah. So the 3 of you do.
This is me.
You're going to need realistically 2 items of food per day in order to
Okay, I eat my radio.
keep going. Yeah. If you
Smash
don't,
it.
then you'll start suffering from hunger.
Oh,
I'm gonna eat
I have
it.
potted
Do I need
meat
to
if
cook
anybody
any of
needs it.
this? Do I need to make a fire?
Otherwise, I'm giving it to
Do you
Gizmo.
need
to?
Although he finds
I don't
it,
think
We're
he
going to
finds
set
his
up
own
camp,
food.
so that might be
There
part
will
of
be a
it.
fire.
I have a sweet roll.
So I'll eat my Instamash and my mac and cheese. That's what I have. That's all the
Okay,
food
all
I
right.
have.
What do you have? Do you have food?
I have a sweet roll that I'll eat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna probably not eat the brain fungus.
can eat
But
the
I
brain
will
fungus
eat your
if you
potted.
Not some
Potted
meat.
meat.
If you want, if you give me your potted meat, so
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, my
Can
potted
I eat
starve
this
during the
potted
travel.
plant?
So I ate my sweet.
All right. Roll 2 combat dice.
2 combat dice.
Yes.
No.
You might get some rats from this.
Yeah, that might. I got 3 bullets.
Revolt. Okay, you're good. It was not irradiated.
Unless, so yeah, so that's bad. So I'm not good.
Well, there, yeah. For you, not good. Yeah. Normal people would see that as a good thing. Okay, so I'm not going to get too into the big things about setting up camp. Well,
I assume since we found an almost
You're
undisturbed
in
house,
there,
I could be
right?
like dibs on the master bedroom, and I'm gonna basically go make a dog bed in the center of like a king size bed for Gizmo because I don't need to sleep.
I think you guys have the like best possible situation of something to happen across. Like this part, your navigation test getting you up to here was really good.
Just roll
Up
those
until
twos.
you started rolling to search things, which got a little clumsy. So I'm
We're
going
just
to
so
say that you
excited.
guys do definitely set up camp. You cook the food so you don't get poisoned. Obviously, nobody got irradiated. But partway through
Too
the
much
night,
bullets.
you are beset by some visitors, because there is a reason that there was so much stuff in this random house in the wasteland. It was actually a makeshift home base for a group of super mutants. Yep, we're doing it. Super mutants showing up in the middle of the night. I'm gonna put it like
We send
I'm
in
gonna put the
Tibbers
building
first
here.
to seduce the lady super mutants.
That's gonna work.
You're in a building here. I'm just gonna put
I thought you wanted to put this there.
I'm not gonna put you guys down just yet because I'm gonna put all the super mutants down first. And who's got the best perception survival type combo?
I have a 9 tagged at the 3.
So do
I'm
a
on
perception and survival test.
I am the one that wins.
I'm gonna say difficulty 1.
Oh, good, because I got a 3, which means it's 2 successes.
Nice. Okay, so you are aware of the people showing up before they are aware. All right, so
How did you get the plastic
I'm going
dogs
to
at the
assume they're just approaching right from the front because they're going to the front door. They got no reason to think otherwise. Think there's anything going on here.
Should we hide and try to, like, 3 bears them? Like, hey, someone's been eating my porridge.
No. I think we should have somebody lay on the floor and go, help! I am injured.
Oh, and I got all these caps. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, it worked really well.
Oh
for
no,
you last
I'm not
time.
tough and stringy. I would go great in a soup.
So how do you guys want to handle the approaching super mutants? You know they're super mutants. I'm going to assume you hear them. You got time to peek out the windows. You can see people coming up to where you are. What do you guys want to do to get the upper hand on them?
I'm going to chuck a grenade at him.
I'm going to head up to the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that's where we already work.
Yeah, second floor window. Just
Second
blast
floor,
down.
How about Tiberius?
I mean, you got to get right in there.
Yeah.
Just kick open the doors and smash in the brains of the first person you see.
I'm gonna stand on like the first floor somewhere. Like if there's something to hide behind, and see what happens.
Yeah. Like you're inside, kind of.
Just wait next to the doorway, so when they come in, you like whack-a-mole.
Nice. So I assume. So is like the signal, the thing, the go-to is like, are you chucking the grenade? Like that's the first action that's setting it all off. All right, perfect. That's the plan. But anyways, that is that. So we are ready. We're going to enact this plan. So you're going to lob a grenade out to do the initial thing. So
Die, spider.
you're all going to be able to get an action realistically. So how this can work is that if there's not something you want to do immediately, you can save this action until somebody else does something. You'd be like, I'm going to hold my shot until he gets here, and then I'm going to fire, or I'm going to like wait till they do this, and then I'm going to
Shoot his grenade in midair as
But you can hold your action. But the and then you can use it as a reaction, so you can interrupt me from doing something. But you're going to do the first thing. Perfect. All right. So the first thing, here we go. So we're going to start with Glitch lobbing a grenade. Did you go up to the second floor as well, or are you just lobbing from the first floor?
I assume. I'm going to go down to the first floor.
Okay. I'm just going to assume you're by like a window type of thing. Lob it out the window.
Mm-hmm. I was contemplating kicking the door open and throwing it out.
I'm going to assume you're close to the door because you have a bat.
I changed my mind. I want to be on the first floor by the door.
First floor. You have a flamer,
Yeah.
right?
I want to charge up there.
Yeah. Okay, and Gizmo's with you.
Yeah.
Ace and Gary are not. And
They're producing more
Quintilius is up on the
fertilizer
second
and,
floor.
How about my companion?
Your companion. Where do you want your companion?
Oh no, he's glued to me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's going to be able to
He's the
assist
meat
you
shield.
with everything that you do, realistically.
So when I go to aim my gun, he's gonna ghost me behind me.
Yep. Yeah, help guide you. Yeah.
He's got
You could argue that
I was
he's
just saying,
shooting an extra gun, so between the two of you, or he's holding you. However you want to envision.
He's got the compass and like the wind gauge and like the little scope, and he's like 3 degrees north.
He's 4 feet in front of you.
Shoot-ah! All right, so
Wind speed coming
there
out
we
4
go.
knots from the west.
You guys throw your grenade there, Glitch.
I did. It was a triple success. Perception, explosives. Oh, it was just a double success. I know, right?
It's good. All you got to do is hit the area, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you got it, and you get an AP. Because you only need one to do that.
What does a green do? 5.
There we go. So let's do some damage. So you lob a grenade out through the main floor window.
Can I have one more damage dice?
Oh, that's all you get.
Okay, I'll just do 4 then. Ooh, does it have effects? No, just blast and throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage.
Nice. So everybody in that area takes the 5 damage.
Nice, 15.
That's just freaking wonderful, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Do I roll 5 separate locations, or do you want to just one location, or?
I'm gonna say let's do it twice. We're gonna do a location for the super mutants and a location for the hounds, because in my brain that's easier.
Super mutants, right arm.
Okay.
Hound's head.
Son of a bitch.
What's great is this is a sneak attack, and then you get to the top of the order for
And
initiative.
throw a
Yeah,
second
right?
grenade.
It's like, oh my god. That was
I gotta
about as good as
lower
you
my
could
ammo.
possibly hope for. It's physical as well, eh?
Yeah, it's just
Get
physical.
there.
Do,
Alright,
oh
so no
my God.
injuries, we're okay.
Super mutants
Okay.
absorb rats.
What was
well,
5
but-
damage? It might be an injury, unless they have.
They have
they have
resistance,
resistance. Stupid.
But you did bust apart their armor on their
The
right
rough
hand.
hits close.
What about the
No,
hoons?
the
That's
rats.
what I'm looking at right now.
I don't think they have
They
a
got
damage
nothing.
resistance, unless they're wearing
And you
armor.
hit them right in the head, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. 1 all the way around. So not enough to stun them.
Boo!
But I mean, like, you blast. they yelped, right? Which sounds really strange coming from a mutant hound, because it's not what you would expect from a normal dog. There we go. So that was your surprise attack. But then Quintilius, you are up in the second floor. Are you like?
Yeah.
Are you shooting at the same time? Type of
I'm gonna
thing?
shoot at the same
You're
time.
Like you're
Yeah.
on the onslaught. Okay, so you could do a shot. Who are you shooting at?
I will shoot. I assume the hounds are moving the fastest. They're probably going to get to the. So I'll start. Take down the hounds.
Shoot on the
Yeah.
house. Cool.
Question. I know super mutants, aren't affected by rads. Like are they as rad spongy as the ghouls were? Like if you were to
They
use.
are immune to rads.
Okay, so there's no point in using my gamma gun then.
Yeah.
So I pull out my
Yeah.
handy dandy 10mm pistol.
Unless it does energy damage too.
Uh,
They just
no,
wouldn't
it's-
take the rad damage. They would take
You
the
could-
energy.
It only takes rad.
I think you could take the aim minor action, where you can. I think it's reroll 1d20 if you're not moving.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, so
I think
if I
that-
fail you, I can take the minor action as a reroll on my.
Yeah, if you
Exactly.
use the aim minor action.
Yeah.
I think that's what it does, if I remember correctly. If you're not doing a minor action, you might as well.
I mean, yeah, might
Yeah,
as
if
well.
you're
So
not
I'll
moving
aim.
anyways, that's the best time to
Yeah, because I'm not moving, and I'm not firing. I'm not going to fire from the hip. So
Yeah, I assumed all of you guys were situated where you were, so it didn't take a minor action to get up onto the second
I'm
floor.
aiming at that dog's Tursa.
Can I shoot that dog?
I shoot that dog, and
I think 3 dice because the guy's helping me.
Oh yeah, I'll use my companion as my assists. These 3. Oh crap! I really need to put some points into agility or small guns. Oh,
All your points went into luck.
I critically failed and succeeded.
Oh,
you know what?
Reroll. No, you
Oh
don't.
yeah, because I took the minor
Your aim,
action.
you
I
can
will re-roll that one. That is 1 success.
Woohoo! That's all you needed. Probably.
Nice. Yep, that is
That's all I needed?
you needed.
Okay, so that's 10mm. So that's 4 damage dice. To his Tursa. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good golly. To the dog. To the torso. All right. I mean, so
dog.
you shoot the closest dog to the front door. This guy
Yeah,
here,
that
there's
guy's
one dog that's right in the front. He's the alpha. So he's charging up forward. You shoot him in the torso, and he, the momentum of him, going forward, he does, slides forward on his chest a little bit, but he starts to clamber up a little bit. Not much, but he is moving indeed. There we go. That is
Probably
that.
should have barricaded the door before
So
we-
then, James, were you waiting?
Oh no, I'm kicking that door open.
Rig
I'm
the whole
kicking
house.
that,
Exploding,
he
so
throws
we
the
have to
grenade.
go back.
This is all the initial thing.
Yeah.
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 Alright, so he throws the grenade. He shoots the weapon. You kick the door open,
Yeah,
and
nice.
you just start unloading. All right. There we have it, Bobble fans. The dramatic music has been cued, the fight is on, and a newfound stash of goodies is at stake. Can our party defend their stash against the approaching super mutants? Finders keepers, after all. But who knows? I mean, they could just run away. That is always an option. Not the option they take or even consider, it seems, but it is out there, it's on the table, and it should be the subject of our poll this week. What do you think they should do? Should they stand their ground and defend the stash that they happen to cross? Or should they take off? I mean, they've got a chance here. Maybe they use Duncan as bait. We'll find out. Anything's possible with these guys, and you'll have to tune in next time to know for sure.